time. Main time.
And we might be witnessing history again with MP tonight. He now has a chance to set the record for the most three-pointers in a single season. We know the current record, of course, is with Steph Curry. MP could break that tonight. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. And it's Williams at the 4 slot. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
And Doris, when you look around the league, there are still a handful of players coming along from off-season injury.
Yeah, and Kev, this is a very tough balance for coaches to have to navigate. You have to protect your guys that have a history of injury, but at the same time, it's eventually go time. We got to win games here.
Anthony kicks to MP. Back to Anthony. On the wing, MP. Shot clock at 5. Turner with a screen for Trent. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. So it's one try to get a leg up.
Outside Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And MP throws it down hard.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Williams. Williams up on top. Williams has a screen for Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, tough start, 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
MP dishes to Turner. Basket good.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Williams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
You know, right now for Milwaukee, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Williams. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
MP passes to Trent. Now Anthony. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. A shot by Anthony, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Again, the miss by Williams. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. MP outside. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
SGA against Anthony. Wallace misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Back to Trent. Three-pointer. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Wow, that is a big-time drive by Jalen Williams. This guy can do it all.
MP, good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Thunder trailing by 8. Williams looking around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace.
Dort embraces contact, folks. You want to mix it up? He says, I am here for all of it.
To the paint, taken away by Williams. It's Williams with the drive. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The shot by Williams, no good. Bucks leading by 6. MP dishes to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's SGA. He has yet to score. Pass to Caruso. Anthony against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses. The Bucks have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. MP passes to Anthony. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anthony's got 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Thunder trailing by 11. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so Mark down. Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Anthony. Outside Williams. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP outside. From downtown, the shot's good on the assist by Prince. He's got 18.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
29 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Williams. Outside Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
MP, that's for two. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. MP getting it done for Milwaukee. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We come back right after this. The Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Taurean Prince. Trent comes in for Amir Coffey. And MP, he's subbed in for Gary Harris. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. We've got Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Porter. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Back to Caruso. Connects from 3-point range. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch, yes, sir.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
From deep, Trent. Thunder with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And stolen by MP. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Bucks making a switch here. Turner's checked in. For 3, Mitchell. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Over onto the Kumbo. The Thunder with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at MP, he's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voting.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Cason Wallace comes in for Mitchell. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Dort. Williams against Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Porter against SGA. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Anthony's checked in for Porter. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Here's Giannis. 9 points last game. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Wallace. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And showing some terrific range. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
This is the kind of fire J-Dub plays with. He loves coming back with a 3 to answer the one his opponent just had.
Back to MP. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. Bucks number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Out to Wallace for the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's MP. The Thunder pull it in.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one. Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
There's 1:17 left now here in the second. The 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by 20. Outside Williams. Caruso sets the screen for Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Anthony. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, Cole Anthony, just tremendous balance. This guy talented offensively, but not like he comes at you with great size. Just a tremendous finish.
Oklahoma City shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony. Wallace misses.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's MP. Trent finds MP. The 3. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got 5 points so far.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
SGA with the ball. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Cleveland. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by MP. This one for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bucks ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Thunder.
Well, these guys can't hit the threes. Pretty hard to win like that these days.
Maybe they went to the Dr. O'Neill's School of Shooting.
Big talk for somebody who averaged 11.9999, a.k.a. 12 points a game.
That's over a long time of years, though.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Williams is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position.
Yeah, Jalen Williams keeping his foot on the gas pedal here. He is staying in attack mode.
MP kicks to Trent. MP against Wallace. MP dishes to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Anthony's got 13.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Trent against Williams. Outside for SGA. To the middle. Williams can't get it to go. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. MP passes to Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Trent's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
MP, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Wallace. The Thunder with another miss.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
And the dunk by MP.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
The Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Williams. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Wallace against MP. On the wing, MP. Good, another from 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but He's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting. Goodness, MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Pass to Wallace. Lets it go from deep. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the 3rd, coming out of the break very hot. And the dunk by MP.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Wallace. Williams, a screen on MP. Wallace kicks to Williams. Shoots over Turner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And it's Williams with the jam.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Nice shot by Wallace.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
MP finds Giannis. MP looking around, and that one is off. The Thunder shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Turner. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo. Amir Coffey's checked in for Gary Trent. And Porter subbed in for Anthony. Outside, Dort. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
MP way outside, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Here's MP. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. MP's got 53.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him. This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd. Lets the 3 fly, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now SGA. He's got 9. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the...
Another one goes. Incredible.
And this remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now number 2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch. And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's...
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Outside, Dort. Off target from outside. Kuzma kicks to Prince. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. MP, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Connects again from distance.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
Porter passes to MP. Good, another from three.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch Curry's record for threes, but here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible season.
And the Thunder making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Dort. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Coffee. Now Prince. And here's MP for and again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Coffee, defended by Dort. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Williams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
A very typical energy from Jalen Williams out there. Just a terrific job coming up with that second chance.
Prince in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. SGA's checked in for Mitchell. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. crosses over, and he lays it up and in. SGA's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Prince dishes to MP. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Yep, that one goes in there. SGA's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass to Coffee. The three-pointer, no good. Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Williams for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand. MP kicks to Porter. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Coffee. Now here's Porter. MP inside. Defended by Caruso. Here's MP. 5 to shoot. Caruso grabs the miss.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Another shot. And it's SGA missing. MP, that's for 2. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. SGA's got 15 points in just the second half.
I tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice, they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
He got it again. Sensational.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. SGA passes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let...
Good! Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Outside Williams. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill. All right, Dom, thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time.
MP right here. Right here. Thank you. Whenever NBA fans think about the greatest three-point season ever, they'll think of you, MP. Where do your thoughts go when you think about your accomplishment?
Training camps, practice, scrimmages. Coaches always say practice should go hard enough that the games seem easy by comparison. I always took that to heart, but I'll also think of my teammates setting screens, passing up good looks because I have a better one. When you say your accomplishments, what I'm hearing is ours.
Beautiful. Thank you, MP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you, MP. I have a question for you.
MP out here breaking the single season record for three-pointers made? No surprise to me. MP's been at the top of my list to break that record. Shout out.